Hello there. Welcome back, you guys. Today we'll take a look at the Mega Fallout T-60 Power Armor Collection. So that comes with 327 pieces. The box doesn't really have anything on it other than it looks like kind of one of the crates from Fallout 4. But let's go ahead, crack this open, and we'll take a look. Go ahead and get this open real quick. So we just got some piece of tape on the side here. Go ahead and crack that open. Out. Bag number 1 has all the figures in it. Let's go ahead and get that closed off the side. Let's see, bag 6, 4, 2, 3, 5. So we got 6 number bags. Instructions. Close that back up. For instructions, get this picture here. It's like one of the title screens, I think, from Fallout 4. If not, it was definitely promotional art. Pump it over. This is kind of like that loading screen that you'd get, where it's like a retro TV nuclear broadcast kind of thing. Next page, we get, that's kind of like a Pip-Boy image of how to assemble the figures. As well as a picture of all 5 figures there. This set does have 5 figures. I don't think I mentioned that earlier. So let's see. Yeah, and then I believe steps 2 through, or not steps, but bags 2 through 6 are all going to be identical with no differences between them. And as we bump over to the back here, let's see, we got a good picture of all 5 power armors together. Kind of showing the red guy is kind of like chopped in half there, but that's fine. Bump it over, there's your parts checklist. If you need any of that info, there you go. Same thing with your figures there. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead, I'll get this built up and come back to you. And here are your extra pieces. This is what I got as extra pieces in the set. 2 of this piece, and then 1 of each of those little pieces there. And there you have it. There are all 5 of the T-60s in their respective power armor stations. That's just how the instruction says to do it. You can mix the order up as you please. Going through the steps, pretty much steps 2 through 5 are going to be identical. Step 6, the only difference with it is you just add the little brackets on the back side of the power armor stations. You can kind of close this as you see fit. So you got your brackets right there connecting them. They can be separated and then put on their own, but you can rotate if you want to be inward, slightly outward, all the way around, however you want to do it. You can kind of rotate it as you please. So there are your 5 figures. There's only 1 weapon included in the set, but let's go ahead and get these guys out of their station and we'll go close up on each of them. And on to the figures. First up, we will have the Vault-Tec Power Armor set. It comes with the only actual weapon of the set, which is going to be this pump-action hunting shotgun. Very like Remington 870-esque. It's got this brown print for the stock. There's a little bit of chipping right there, but I think I actually did that on my own. It didn't come like that, I don't think, but then again, it did chip off. And then he's got brown printing for the grip on the action as well. And then it does also have a peg hole right there, so you could peg it onto the back of a figure, but power armor doesn't come with a peg hole, so you can't actually do that with these guys. Alright, let's get that out of the way for a second. Each figure is going to come with the same stand and the same color, which is this kind of dark pearl gray. So you get little speckles of silver mixed in with this dark gray color. Or like a gunmetal, I should say. And then as for the power armor himself, he's done in this dark blue armor with like a brown wash. And then he's got on a yellow, banana yellow undersuit. And you got print on the helmet. You got your tubes right there printed. You got the glass for the flashlight printed, glass for the lenses. Each of the shoulders, you got that cog print. And then going on to the back side, you're going to have these tube tank things printed, the centerpiece, and then this turn dial for the fusion cores printed. That's going to be kind of the standard layout of print for each of the figures. And then as for the undersuit, this is compatible with the Halo Spartan, so if you wanted to put a banana yellow undersuit on a Spartan, you can do so. And let's move on to the next figure in the set. Second figure here is going to be this rusty T-60. It honestly doesn't look like rust to me. This kind of looks more like it's just a straight copper color, like it was painted copper, made out of copper. It doesn't actually look like it's rusty. And then he's got a gray undersuit. He's got the standard layout for prints on the shoulders, the eyeglass, the flashlight, backside, that turn dial. No extra prints for this guy. And then as for his accessory, he's got this bottle of Nuka-Cola Dark, which is kind of the alcoholic version of Nuka-Cola. So like how Jack Daniel's does their rum and coke special, where it's a already pre-mixed bottle that you can buy. Something like that. So there is that T-60, and we'll move on to the next guy. The third figure in the set is going to be the Brotherhood of Steel. Power Armor. He comes with this box of Sugar Bombs, which is a 2-piece assembly. So you got this modified plate with a clip on it. That just clips onto the back of the 2x2 tile with this printed Sugar Bombs logo. Really nice, because Mega does not do stickers anymore, unlike Lego, who needs to learn a lesson from Mega here. And then those pieces are done in kind of this white marbled effect, so it's white with dark gray in the mixture. Get that out of the way. As for the Power Armor, it is kind of this light gray with a brown wash. Undersuit's done in this kind of bronze color. And then he's got extra print on the chest, and he's got some extra print on his wrist, done in red there. Other than that, he's got the standard prints on the shoulder, helmet, and on the backside. He does not come with his own weapon. Next figure in the set is going to be the Hot Rodder Power Armor. For an accessory, he's going to come with this Hot Rodder magazine, which if you find in-game, that's how you unlock this paint job for your T-60 armor in-game. So he does not come with the way to hold it, though. He doesn't come with that same plate with a clip concept that the other figure had, because unfortunately these guys can't actually hold these tiles. So that's one thing that Lego has on Mega figures. You can kind of get it in there. It doesn't stay. You could probably force it, but if you force it, you run the risk of breaking it, and I don't want to break it. As for the colors, he's done in this dark red. He's got a bunch of extra prints on him. So on his chest, he's got these flames. His helmet's got a bunch of extra silver stripe, silver print for those nose piece things. Some more print for the helmet on the back with more flames. That piece is done in gray right there. And then he's got a really heavy, dark black wash done over the majority of his armor pieces. And he's got some flames printed on his wrist, on both wrists. I can't tell if there's any print on the legs or not, but it's got that heavy black wash. Then he's got this dark tan undersuit. And we'll move on to the next one. And our final figure is going to be the U.S. Army green paint job. It's honestly just a green paint job. There's no distinguishing army markings or anything like that. So it's just an olive drab green. And it's got this brown wash over it. And he's got this light gray undersuit. As accessory is going to be this mini nuke, which is a 3-piece assembly. So you got that clips onto that. And the same thing, that clips onto there. This is printed on the front with the red and the yellow ring. And then this other piece on the back side is actually red, and it's got green printed on the side of it. And your figure here, like I said, is this olive drab green with the brown wash. Turn it over, no extra prints, just a standard layout of prints on the helmet, shoulders, and back. And then real quick, just to do a quick comparison, this is the T-60 that comes with the Red Rocket truck stop. Put him up next to the Brotherhood of Steel and the rusty T-60. So I would honestly call this guy rusty versus this guy. If you look at him, I would call that more rusty versus this just copper. And then as for the T-60, the T-60 versus the Brotherhood of Steel, they're all T-60. The Brotherhood guy is going to be this lighter, like almost silver versus this gray, and then they both have this brown copperish wash done to them. And the prints on the back are different for this guy. Interesting. Interesting. So, yeah, there you are. As for the power armor racks themselves, they're all going to be identical, so no point showing all of them. It's the same build that was in the Red Rocket truck stop, so if you're familiar with that build, it's the exact same build. You just do it 5 more times. So there is your T-60 in the power armor rack. They're all held together with this 1x3 corner piece that just kind of clips together, and then that is what allows you to kind of rotate this as you see fit. You can put it in a circle if you wanted to, have it be a straight line, kind of do whatever you want with them. The most challenging part is probably going to be this centerpiece here and getting these legs lined up, because you can very easily pop them out of alignment, and they are not the easiest to get into alignment without accidentally breaking it. So, and by breaking it, I just mean popping this piece off. There you have it. At the end of the day, I don't think this is the best set. I do think the Red Rocket was a better set of the two. Is it a bad set? No. Are there things that could have been improved on? Sure. Each figure could have had their own weapon. That's kind of the biggest thing. The other thing I disliked was how repetitive it is. You know, building 5 the exact same thing. If you have the Red Rocket, and if you have multiple Red Rockets like I do, you've built several of these at this point. I probably won't build any more, especially if we get more in sets. I'll probably just reuse these somewhere. As for the Fallout line, I do hope that we continue to see more Fallout sets. So go ahead down below, comment down below what you would like to see as a set in the Fallout line if Mega decides to continue the Fallout sets. At this time, we just have the two, the T-60 Power Armor Collection and the Red Rocket Truck Stop are the only 2 sets in the collection at this time. I would like to see Mega continue on with more Fallout themed sets. One set that I had in mind would be if they did the castle, but not do a full like massive build of the castle. Do like a probably like maybe $60 to $100 set that's just a section of the castle, and then you could buy multiples of that and build it into one giant castle build, and then have it come with it'd probably come with a lone survivor and probably 2 or 3 Minutemen and some Mirelurks. Maybe the Mirelurk Queen, but they could probably get away with doing the Mirelurk Queen as its own, like, $30 set. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Make sure you subscribe before you click off, and press like and leave a comment.